Today we'll be going on a Dismal Swamp Canal adventure from Norfolk, Virginia to Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Our journey starts at the busy mile marker 0 anchorage. This is the official start of the Intercoastal Waterway, where boats begin their southbound sun-chasing journeys. The Elizabeth River is busy, busy, busy. Marinas, boats, bridges and barges all jostle along the waterway. It was a relief to turn off the busy main ICW route and into Deep Creek. The secondary route had been closed for over a year due to hurricane damage, and we were among the first to transit. It's a good thing Dismal Swamp travellers are prepared to move slowly. We had to anchor for over an hour as a power issue with the lock was resolved. 5 other boats locked through with us and prepared to be raised by 8 feet. The lock gates open and let in 67 billion tons of engine-stopping duckweed. This boat immediately overheated and turned back around to lock back through. The rest of us intrepid travellers pressed on. Immediately there are pilings on the left and a marked shoal on the right. We kept a close eye on our exhaust water to make sure our strainer wasn't being clogged by all the duckweed. And there was a lot of duckweed. We had been concerned about taking our 21.5-foot wide catamaran through this 25-foot wide marked channel, but we made it through unscathed. The Dismal Swamp Visitor Centre provides a free dock to transiting boaters. It's a great place to stop for the night before continuing on. Day 2 on the swamp was a little dreary, but we still loved all the fall colours. Not only is the ever-present duckweed a hazard to engines, there are also overhanging limbs ready to tangle with your mast, underwater logs ready to hit your hull, and random debris floating by. Now it's time to wait at South Mills Lock and leave the canal. Boaters entering the canal lock through first, so we waited for a northbound traveller to lock through, then went through the bridge and entered the lock. It's a slow process, but no one on this route is in a rush. We were lowered by about 8 feet, which might have been the most boring thing to have ever happened to Hastings the boat dog. Immediately after leaving South Mills Lock, there is a final marked shoal area. Remember to stay in the marked channel. Our route takes us through Turner Cut before entering Pasquotank River, and the duckweed starts to clear up. On the irregular intercoastal waterway, southbound boaters keep red to their starboard side. However, river rules apply here and we keep reds to our port. The markers do show ICW squares and triangles in small yellow stickers on the markers. If you have made it this far, you can stop and rest in a peaceful anchorage behind Goat Island. However, there's no rest for us. We have to navigate our wide catamaran through this narrow railroad bridge. Finally, we stop for the night in Elizabeth City and tie up at Mid-Atlantic Christian University Free Dock. If you don't mind the slow speed and can navigate various hazards, the Dismal Swamp is a great adventure. We enjoyed every minute.